Another episode of the Purple Pill Podcast. I'm your host, Robert. I'm with my co host, Darren and LA. This is episode 98 of the Purple Pill Podcast. We're in season 3 of our show. How are y'all doing this week?
I want everybody who listens to this know that I am demanding a change of contract on the 100th episode. I feel like I'm an all-star player of this team and I deserve compensation. That's how it's going.
Damn.
Okay.
I need more shirts, Rob.
You still haven't got your hoodie yet.
I need more shirts. I got one hoodie last year. I'm working on the next one.
He gonna be wearing our first new stuff instead of just normal inspired by him.
Actually, I meant to tell you yesterday when I seen you when I did laundry. Nipsey, I got the last shirt, so the next one I get, it can't be white. He got the white shirt.
Of course, Nipsey did. Why did I think it? Of course, Nipsey did. Of course, he did. I got you.
Starting 2023 off complaining. Let's do it.
If we're starting off complaining, bro, tell me why. A couple nights ago, I had my heat turned up to like 76 because I was cold, bro. No matter what I did, my body was freezing cold.
You had the flu. You got a flu shot?
Maybe when I was like a kid or something. I don't know.
Bro, you have to get a flu shot every year. What do you mean as a kid?
I don't got no flu shot.
Well, you probably had the flu.
That was horrible.
Yeah, that sounds like the flu 100%.
You feeling better though?
Compared to that day, yes, I am. Because
body aches?
Aches? My body doesn't ache, but it was just freezing cold, bro. I just couldn't, no matter what I did. I had layers on. I was under multiple covers.
Yeah, socks on?
Yeah, I had socks on.
I normally do it for me. Like if I put socks on, my body be right back to where it's supposed to be.
Usually, if I got chills, I got sweats. So I'm usually taking it off and putting it back on. Probably like every 10 minutes. Be roaching.
That's when you just put the hoodie on halfway across your body.
Just do the little fanning inside.
Yeah, you'd be like, damn, is it hot?
Damn, I'm cold. Damn, I'm hot.
That's crazy. Yeah. Are you feeling better now, though, Rob?
I'm feeling a lot better. Yesterday when I got off work, I did a sauna in my bathroom. So I just turned the shower on as hot as I could, stood up in the bathroom, walked around a little bit. I just started sweating profusely. That right there, that sauna really helped my throat because my throat was really killing me too. I couldn't cough and I was just coughing up mucus, and it was like
you had the flu, bro. What's wrong with you? You had the flu or strep throat.
Yeah, they said that shit. Apparently, that shit was going around. So
yeah, you out here messing around with these ratchet girls. That's the problem.
Hey man,
these rats.
I don't mess around with ratchets. The ratchets don't like me.
These Columbus rats, man.
You gotta be careful with them in the winter.
You gotta be careful.
That's why they call it what they call it.
Cuffing season.
Cuffing season. You got cuff one.
Bro, I thought cuffing season's for the big girls.
First of all, it is for everybody.
Yeah, let's start with that.
Everybody want to be warm during the winter.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, if you got a bigger girl, she really gonna keep you warm. I'm a smaller guy, so
little girls need to be warm too. What you mean?
Maybe by like a 6'4" nigga. I'm not 6'4". We gonna be cold together, bone on bone.
Sometimes sometimes when you go hunting a little late in the seasons, you gotta get what you get. You know, everybody gonna get a 5-star buck. You know,
and that's how you end up sick.
You just gotta turn the heated blanket on, man. Y'all figure it out.
Oh man, nah. But since we complaining, I do want to complain that this sports betting is hitting Ohio, and these parlays that they giving us is too tempting. And
Darren,
I'm glad a lot of money though, right?
I'm glad you said that. This is gonna be the downfall of Ohio. We're gonna be Detroit in like 5 years.
Who?
Ohio.
All of Ohio?
It's gonna be Detroit.
Why?
Niggas gonna be broke, bro. So
because y'all know how to gamble responsibly. You know how many casinos are in Ohio?
Exactly. Here's the thing, LA. Here's what I'm saying. Everybody's getting all this free money up front, sharing their friend codes up front, and get all this free money. 6 months from now, when they stop giving us all this free money and the deals stop happening, and niggas are already addicted because they got all this free money in there and they put in their real money in there, niggas are gonna go broke.
But here's the thing, though, Rob. A new sports betting app starts every day. As long as you join a new one, it don't matter.
That's true.
A new sports betting app starts every day.
It's not
But-
every day, but you
You
could you could technically do a different email for each one. Like dude said, I was talking to one dude. He's like, "Yeah, I got kicked off of DraftKings for that." He's like, "I had like 4 or 5 accounts."
I would say that sounds
Man.
mad illegal. That's
Niggas is gonna start using their 4-year-old sons' accounts, socials
gonna-
and shit.
Think people gonna go broke before they do something illegal, or you think they're gonna do something illegal before they go broke?
This shit's about to go down.
right.
It's about to
You're
go
right.
down. Niggas, Vegas ain't ready for niggas.
Y'all wait, time out.
They
Y'all had to
ready
put
for
your
Ohio.
social in?
Huh?
So
Y'all had to
what?
put your social in? Your social
I don't
security?
know. I don't do sports gambling because I know how I get.
I don't recall.
I got a
Hey.
gambling problem. That's why I go to the casino and leave.
You the smartest out of everybody in Ohio. Everybody at my job for like the past since January 1st. Hey, bro, what sports app you got? Hey, if you get FanDuel, hey, I'll send you my code. Everybody is fiending for this free money. People are hustling.
Free money. It's free
Hustling.
money. Why not?
I can't go into
I
work
think-
one day without people talking about what they bet on.
I'm about to start selling it. I'm about to be like, shit, give me $10. I sign up. I'm about to start selling the sign ups. Oh, I'm about to be rich.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, I just found the free money, like, and I was like, oh, I bet. So I gotta use this all before so date. Bet. Oh yeah.
Who is this man on my screen?
All right, so what was it? Last Monday Night Football. There was a tragedy that happened. I don't know what position he played. I'm assuming cornerback. His name is Damar Hamlin. There was a play which we're not going to show, where the wide receiver T. Higgins caught the ball, and he made a play with the ball, which put his helmet into this man Damar Hamlin's chest. They both fell to the ground. Damar Hamlin got up, tried to tie his shoes or tighten his shoes or something. Then he immediately fell right back down to the ground. Very, very scary scene. Me and Darren were watching the game together. And I remember Darren was packing up to leave. And after Darren packed all his stuff up, he was like, yo, they still on the field? And I was like, yeah, man, they're still on the field. He was like, damn. He was getting the rest of his shit together, and they came back from their second commercial break. They had the ambulance on the field. And then I remember looking at Darren and be like, damn, this has to be super serious. If they got the ambulance on the field and they still not off the field, because usually with the how good the NFL staff is, if it's a problem, a broken leg, or something's going on, they get them off the field immediately and they just keep pushing on with the game. If it's really bad, the players on both teams might come up to him, give him like a dap him up, give him like a thumbs up, say, hey, we're praying for you, but they get him off the game. So when this didn't happen, and you start seeing the players around them started crying, from both teams started crying, because I think they just saw the reality of the sport that they were playing and how dangerous it could be, and the quote unquote brotherhood kind of probably just kicked in.
Yeah.
So very sad
That
story. I think, tell me if I'm wrong, Darren. I'm pretty sure they said he went into cardiac arrest.
Yeah.
It took him 10 minutes of CPR essentially to revive him on the field. And I'm pretty sure when they actually revived him, it was like get him to the hospital immediately. I don't think he was awake.
No.
They just got his vitals moving again on the field, which is the hospital staff came out and said that those first responders pretty much saved his life right then.
Oh
and there.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, that's
Shout out to them, definitely. Those are some unsung heroes.
oh they definitely, the Bills staff came out, and because I did a little bit of digging on this, they came out and they're like, props to you guys, like round of applause and everything. But I was looking into this to see like what happened to him. So I was watching the medical YouTube video and whatnot. They said that it was like a 1 in a billion chance of events happening. Like they said the trauma hit him on like I forget the word, but like it's when your heart is pumping blood out and about to
And
suck blood back in. I forget what it's called, but that's when it happened, and it hit him at that exact point, and it sent him into like some type of AFib or shock. So like he pretty much had a heart attack, and they said it's like a 1 in a billion chance of that exact amount of pressure at that exact spot happening at that exact time, because your heart beats how many million times, like
yeah,
it was a freak thing,
it
complete freak
definitely was.
accident.
It definitely was. But it's just crazy because as like Rob was saying, I think I stayed at his house for probably like 3 commercial breaks, and then I made it home, and I made it home. And I live like 20 minutes away from Rob. So when I got home and I actually turned on TV, it was the ambulance was just now leaving the stadium, like just now leaving the stadium. So I, and then it was just, all right, yeah, this game is not going to be played anymore. I just wanted to turn off the TV pretty much on that. Because my biggest thing was when I was actually watching it with Rob, I didn't see him fall after the play. And then when they re-showed it, that's when you saw it. And I was immediately, Rob as my witness, I was like, yeah, don't show this again. I'm good. I don't need to see a different angle. I'm good.
It was a freak series, unfortunate series of events, man. Like they, thankfully they're not like, oh, it was because of drugs or anything like that. Like, as you can see, one of the top athletes in the world, like physically fit, that man is ready to move. It was a freak accident. Could have happened to anybody. Luckily, he was around some of the greatest medical personnel and was able to be kept alive to be around his friends and families and loved ones.
I believe he's conscious again, and they said his neurological signs are pretty good, showing improvement. I think that's what they said. So that's all good. I'm just happy to hear it.
Who pays for this? Like, not to be cynical or anything, but like, who pays for this? The league pays for this?
I would assume that they pay for it.
It's an on-the-job injury, right?
Yeah. The only thing that gets me is one guy did say this. He was like, you got to play like 3 or 4 years to get a pension. And he was just talking about how this guy probably won't ever play again. He only played, I think, 2-3 years. This was his 2nd or 3rd year in the league, and he won't get a pension. That's I think that's pretty fucked up. Yeah, they might have to revisit that at some point.
Give him an honorable mention, man. He put his life on the line.
I mean, they all do. That's the fucked up thing about it, man. But yeah, prayers up for him. Prayers up for his family. Rob, you got anything else you want to say about this?
Also, is this why the Ravens and the Bengals, like who wins, who goes forward? Because I've been a little lost.
So I actually looked this up already. As far as I know, the Bengals have already clinched the AFC North.
Okay.
And the Baltimore Ravens have already clinched making the playoffs.
Yeah.
So as of right now, they're both in the playoffs. I don't know what the seeding has to do with it. I can look that up real quick.
Yeah. So the Chiefs won last night. So I'm pretty sure they have the 1 seed overall. Kind of messed up because I think the Bills and Cincinnati were both playing for that position as well. Oh no, they were not. Sheesh. Maybe the Bills were, but I don't think the Bengals really was.
Bengals are 3rd.
But ultimately, if the AFC Championship has to be played on a neutral field, they're going to play it on a neutral field. That's the one thing I don't like for fans, but I understand.
That sucks.
Certain things happen.
That sucks.
Yeah. Especially if your fan base like they gotta travel now, and that just sucks. Like, you a Buffalo Bills guy, and you gotta travel to Indianapolis or something like that, you gonna be pissed. Or Pittsburgh or wherever they're gonna hold it at.
So yeah.
Well, Asari or I are gonna be real angry.
I mean, y'all both in the playoffs. I don't know why.
One of us ain't gonna go further.
All right. Y'all got anything else to say about Damar Hamlin?
Prayers for him and his family. That's it.
Definitely prayers up to him and his family.
No.
All right. So we got some other topics and videos that we wanted to go through and watch with y'all. This lady is named Jaguar Wright. I think we watched some of her stuff last week. This is her quote unquote exposing female rappers. I wanted to get y'all thoughts on this.
Just keep it all the way 100. All of the hottest female rappers are all ex-strippers.
Yeah, that seems to be the brand.
All ex-strippers.
Yeah. Well, they
And
build
let's
them.
keep it all the way 100. They don't write any rhymes, allegedly.
They don't build their bodies either. Just all come put together.
Like, I would even appreciate it if they would let the real talented female MCs and ghost write for these bitches. But the women ain't ghost writing they shit.
That's the
It's niggas.
Yeah, it's the niggas.
Niggas is writing these bitches shit.
Hey,
All of these women are out here buying into all of the shit that all of these bitches are saying that's being written by a dude. This is a dude's perspective on how a woman should be talking, and then the other women listen to her and be like, "Ooh, that's how she talking. That's how I'm talking, girl. Yeah, girl."
hold up.
Let's
Yo, first
So-
of all, sis fade is crazy.
You funny.
Her fade is crazy, bro. Like, you see that shit? It taped all the way. That shit. That's all I can focus on.
I give you that.
It's 10 out of 10. Her barber doing shit.
That's funny.
Oh man.
The
I
reason
thought it was fun.
the reason I
You
wanted to
got
bring
it.
this up because famously the rapper Lil Yachty wrote the song Act Up for the City Girls, and people thought that was really weird because of what the lyrics are. He was talking about my pussy buy all this designer because she be effing dudes and stuff, and they buy her stuff, so her pussy buy Louis Vuitton and shit. So what do you guys think of what she said? Is she right? Is she wrong? Does it even matter?
I mean, ultimately, we cover this a lot on this podcast, but we know Hollywood and music industry is very weird, right? We know that because of stuff like the Me Too movement, that women aren't really the priority in Hollywood or the music industry, essentially. So I would say that this doesn't surprise me at all.
What do you
That
mean by
men write
priority?
these. I mean, like they looked at more as a commodity than an actual. How do I put this? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how to work this one. I don't know. Asset, to be real with you. Maybe
Asset?
they're just looked at as an asset than actual human. But I will argue that's what most people are in Hollywood or in the music industry.
Do you think do you believe that because I don't want to say an abundance, but there are a ton of pretty girls in the world that you can just dip into like the NBA draft. They just come
that's
out
where you-
every single year. You can just go into the new
True.
pool of
True, there are a lot of beautiful women in the world, but there's also are all of them or there are a lot of beautiful and talented women. That's where you start the like that's a real thing. I feel like beauty and talent meet each other. That's an artist. That's an actress. That's a real to me. That's real.
I don't know. I don't know if I agree with any of that.
Oh, what do you not agree with?
Well, first of all, what are this person's credentials? How does this person know that they're writing all these raps? I can understand you saying the Lil Yachty wrote for the City Girls. But I mean, I'm not saying I'm a rapper by any means, but I did a little bit of time where I tried to rap and like I was in studios with people and I've seen like the writing process, like they collaborate, you know, like they might have a subject or a theme and they rap together, they get back and forth, you know, like ideas, influence, whatever. And like, you know, they might get cadences and flows and that person might get writing credit on a song. Or there are times where people just flat out write a song and they come in, they take it, they put their own cadence on it and stuff like that. But even when that happens, like Rob was saying that Yachty wrote about how she was saying how she gets designer. I mean, when they rap their own songs, they say the same things. Like they'd be like, if that pussy good, I'd put her in Celine or whatever. Like half of Future's music is about if her pussy's good, I buy her shit. So I don't know how that's.
But is Future writing that, or are women writing that for Future?
Future's writing it. So I mean, if Future wrote a song, it's gonna say the same thing, right?
But
Just
I think
someone else.
that's her point. The women are Future writing that if the girl gives me good pussy, I'm gonna buy her this new designer bag, versus Future writing saying, I'm
my
gonna give this
pussy's
guy
good. I'm gonna get this Versace bag.
writing for a
It's the
female
same
perspective.
thing.
No,
All he's
yeah, it
doing is having her say the same words, have that same toxicity, that same cadence, that same style. Like
it's the
that's
same
all it
thing,
is.
but it doesn't. That doesn't mean what she's arguing is wrong. She's saying real talented artists should write for them who are female, not guys.
But what I'm saying though is if let's say Future had an artist that was female and they're rapping together for 40 hours a week, like that influence is going to be imprinted on that person, whether or not Future wrote that song. Now when that person is rapping, like they will be, you know, they're gonna have that vibe, that rap. They're gonna talk about the street shit,
Right,
that
so you just got
get
to my
money
point.
shit.
Thank you.
You
You
know,
just got to my
like
point again. Talent.
they will,
Talent.
regardless.
Talent is
Like
originality.
let's talk about Lotto.
That's not.
What do Lotto rap about? Do people write Lotto raps? Like,
Does Lotto
it's the
look
same
better?
shit.
Does Lotto look better than how talented she is?
It's
Yes,
the same
that's
thing.
the
I'm just
answer.
saying.
That's the answer. She
I'm
looks
just saying.
better than how talented she is. That's
Pussy
the fact.
Money Weed has always sold when it came to rap. I don't know why it's different when it comes to females. Is all I'm
It
trying
still
to say.
sells. What are you talking about? It sells for female rap too.
But this person is trying to say that yes, Pussy Money Weed sells, but it's men writing it for women. That's not how women really think, is what this person's implying, right?
No, she's saying that this man is writing from the female perspective. This is what this man thinks women think like.
And that's not right.
That's not what I got from this. What I got from this was that that the problem is people are believing it's from a female perspective. That's what I got her saying.
I think
both things are true. Both those things are true. Yeah, both things are true. What you're saying is true. But the point of it is that guys are writing it. Both of them are true. That females are believing this, but guys are writing it.
There are female ghostwriters for men. I don't understand the problem. Is the problem the content that's being written about by men?
Who's the female ghostwriter?
What do you mean? Who's a female ghostwriter?
I can name Quentin Miller as a guy. I can name a lot of guys who's ghostwriters. I can't name no female who's a ghostwriter.
I know Nicki wrote for Kanye, but I don't know if that's a ghostwriter. If he told us that he wrote.
There's a lot of females who write songs for people, and they happen to be men. Come on, you can Google any one of them. SZA writes songs all the time.
Is SZA writing raps for men?
It's for anybody. It's for public use.
No, hold on, LA. There's a difference between SZA.
I'm going to just Google it. Female writers, man.
Also, Cardi B is also known to have a bunch of ghostwriters write for her, which are probably men as well. I think there's a difference between Lil Yachty writing for the City Girls, what he's going to write for the City Girls, and what maybe somebody like Rhapsody is going to write for the City Girls. They're going to take it from two different perspectives. Lil Yachty had them out here looking like sluts and whores and scammers. Okay, take it back. They made them
Pussy Money Weed sells. They try to sell albums.
Yeah, bro. I'm not finding anything where it says a female ghostwrite for a guy. Immediately, everything that pops up is women talking about other women who are ghostwriting, or women in rap who have ghostwriters. Ultimately, though, she is kind of telling the truth here, in the sense that you can't really believe what somebody else wants you to believe.
That's what they were saying with Megan Thee Stallion and shit talking about what was it, a year or two ago? She was talking about Hot Girl Summer when she had a whole nigga, a whole man,
Yeah. Yep.
and she had all these women acting all crazy, and she's already locked up with a whole dude.
But she was also probably acting crazy, seeing how she was
Darren, she
probably
had a baseball player. She was in check.
I don't know, man.
You know who Carl Crawford is?
Nope.
He's a baseball player. I know him he used to play for the Dodgers. That nigga made bands in the MLB.
Are they still together?
I thought they were. As far as I know. His contract for the Red Sox was 7 years, 142 million. That's crazy
cool.
good money.
But you gotta prove to me that she was dating.
Megan Thee Stallion's latest Crawford, yet another. Give me a second.
That don't, yeah. And LA still trying to find a female ghostwriter.
LA's actually looking at the Louis Vuitton collection that's coming out.
Exactly, because he gave up on trying to find a female ghostwriter.
No, because I started looking down different rabbit holes.
But nah, man, I do kind of think that she's right in the sense that there are talented female rappers out there who don't talk about the shit that is being pushed, and which is it does sell. I don't have a problem with that, LA. But when the whole album is like that, that's when I have a problem. When you make a single or two like that to get people to listen to it, and then the album is, different, I'm cool with that. But no, I'm just not cool with just sex selling. I'm sorry. I'm just not good with that.
I don't know, man. That's how it is.
I mean, I'm cool with the idea of sex selling. If you make a single like that and then your album has something real on it.
So I might have been a little bit off.
What's that?
So I thought they had sex, but
exactly. That's what I'm
apparently
telling
she
you.
was signed to him.
Yeah. Nah.
But I thought they were dating. But that's just me.
Nah. She had I think she was dating like a dude named Party or Cardi or something like that. I forgot what it was.
Oh, the recipe was a good song.
So
you could just look up who she was dating instead of going down the rabbit hole.
I did do that.
Who was Megan Thee Stallion? No, just type in who's Megan Thee Stallion dating.
Megan Thee Stallion dating.
It's right there. That's the second one. Up. Party. Yep.
Oh.
What?
Yeah. Oh, you saying this nigga? This nigga hard.
Is he as rich as the other dude that you just showed me?
Fuck no.
All right, I love Partisan Fontaine.
Yo, that's cool and everything, but the
whole point, he has some good ass music.
Yo, that's great in everything.
Song, Dennis Rodman.
That is great in everything, but the whole point is that she was telling girls Hot Girl Summer and was in a relationship. That's the whole point of what we got, how we got here.
You can still have a Hot Girl Summer and be in a relationship.
One more time, LA.
You can still be in a relationship and have a Hot Girl Summer.
All right, I was wrong.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
How does that make sense? Explain that to me, LA.
Yeah, LA, you gonna
how you having a Hot Girl Summer fucking the whole fucking town?
You don't have to fuck the whole town to have a Hot Girl Summer. It just means you go out and have a good time with your girls, bro.
Twerking on niggas? Random niggas? Random niggas?
You just go out and have a good time. Shit. Maybe you can go out with your nigga and go have a good time.
Hold on. I think Darren froze. Darren, you still here, dog? Darren, if you can hear me, exit and come back, please.
He can't.
If he doesn't answer in 5 seconds, I'm just gonna kick him.
Do you remember the Snoop Dogg song "Sensual Seduction"?
Absolutely.
Huh?
Absolutely. Good song.
It was written by damn, I missed it now. Hold on. By Shawty Red. Never knew that.
Homie. Yeah, the homie. I know him.
Never knew that. Of all people. Hey, trap or die, man. Trap or die.
All right, y'all ready to move on?
I'm ready.
Elliot was right about Hot Girl Summer. I'll leave it alone now.
Wait, what was he right
What was
about?
wrong
Time
about
out.
Hot Girl Summer?
I said you was right.
Wait, what was he right
Oh.
about?
I just looked up the definition of the Hot Girl Summer. It says the official definition of Hot Girl Summer comes from the inventor phrase Megan Thee Stallion, who defined it as just basically about women and men just being unapologetically them, just having a good time, hyping up your friends, doing you, not giving a damn about what nobody got to say about it.
Time out. Hold
I'm
on.
giving
Slow
it-
down. Slow down. Slow down. We don't give that to him yet. Is that the PC version she put on an interview after the song came out? So
That's
people's
what it
moms
is.
wouldn't freak out that she's telling their 12-year-old daughters to be whores? Is that the
That's
PC
what it
version?
is, man.
Or
I don't
Every rapper
Or-
telling everybody's daughter to be whores, man. I don't want to
Or
hear it.
if you
Sex
go listen
sells.
to the song, was she twerking half naked in the music video?
That's what she do.
That's having
She
fun
good
though.
at twerking. She having a good time. She exploring her body. She proud of her body. She worked hard.
If I
Damn
remember
it.
correctly, was Nicki in the Hot Girl Summer music video? Or was that a
I
different
don't
music
know.
video?
I don't watch music videos real well.
Wait, what do you mean you don't watch them very well?
I mean, I don't watch them often. I watch music videos like twice a year and I binge them, catch up.
Yep.
She naked. She naked.
She ain't naked. She's not naked. She in a swimsuit.
She naked. That's
That's
a Hot
swimsuit.
Girl Summer. Where's the man
Swimsuit.
at?
Swimsuit. There's no niggas on the song. What you mean? She
Ty
with her
Dolla Sign
girls
is
having a
literally
good
on
time.
the song. He's on the song down there, bro. But no,
Having a
that
good
is a bathing
time.
suit.
I guarantee you, as
That
soon
is
as we
a
get to
bathing
Ty
suit.
Dolla Sign, he got clothes on.
Nobody want to see Ty Dolla Sign in a bathing suit. If Ty Dolla Sign came out in a Speedo, would you watch this?
No.
There's Ty Dolla Sign
Exactly.
right there, next to a unicorn.
Exactly. And he right there in a bathing suit. Look at that bathing suit.
Bitch lying about getting shots, but she's still a stallion. Shout out to Drake.
Shout out to Drake.
No, I don't care. I don't care what anybody say. Megan got it worse when she said you ain't popping, you just on a remix. I don't care. She killed him for
She said that
2022.
She said that Tory.
She didn't say that. I don't know.
I don't care where she said it. That shit is hot and it killed it ended it.
Nah. What Drake said was cold, bro. I'm sorry. This bitch is lying about getting shots, but she's still a stallion.
And that's why Drake was wrong, because he was on that Manosphere bullshit with Tory Lanez because they from Canada.
Hey, bro, if you're from the same culture, you gotta hold it down.
Technically, she
Especially when
wasn't
they used to
shot.
beef with
Like
each
I
other.
said, the bullet fragments was in her foot.
But she was shot.
Maybe he talked
Darren.
about getting fast shots.
Darren.
We can talk about this another time.
Darren, he said, "Dance, bitch, dance."
And
That
he, shot
nigga
at the
Tory was
ground.
wild.
And he shot at the ground, and the bullet fragment went to her foot.
Darren, he was on some like
Bruh.
Looney Tunes shit, just shooting, making them dance off the ground.
Dog,
Like
I
she was
agree
Bugs
with
Bunny
you.
or
I
something.
agree with you. That's why Tory's in jail right now.
Darren, if a nigga did a drive-by and shot at the ground and a bullet fragment came at you and the cops came, what you gonna tell the cops? You was shot, right?
Facts.
In the moment, yes. In the moment,
Yeah,
yes. I'm
'cause
saying
that's
Not in the
What
moment. You
happened?
shot for the rest of your life, at least till you get paid. Like, what we talking about?
You shut up. You was shot, nigga.
As far
'cause
as
I
I'm
was shot.
concerned, I think I'm 50.
I'm gonna be laying down on the ground with ketchup around me. I was shot.
Oh man, nah, man, I can't. I'm just gonna say, yeah, I was shot. Then after I find out it was just some fragments, I was like, all right, yeah, I wasn't really shot. I was shot at, and had to go to the hospital.
Man, whatever. That's like this bitch saying I only stole a little bit.
There's one more topic we do gotta talk. Go into this. Actually, now I think about it.
Before we go into this one,
Yeah, Takeoff's killer, alleged killer, because he still got to stand trial. He got a $1 million bond. What y'all think about that?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't know the exact way the bond system works, but assuming that the dude doesn't have, I don't know how much I don't know how much that nigga's worth. So, because don't they base it off your finances?
I'm not 100%
It
sure.
could be based off of that. It could be based
Severity
off
of crime, ability of means, risk to the environment in the case, you know.
Because I've seen people get bonds for possibly worse crimes. So it's not that crazy that he's getting a bond. $1 million seems like a lot to a regular person. I think Darren's frozen again.
Nah, that's just how he read.
I'm weak. You funny.
But
Right,
$1 million bond that's a lot of money, bro. You know, you got to sell cars, jewelry, you got to sell a house, like just to get out and get popped. You might as well just stay in jail.
That's a lot. That's a lot, man.
$1
For just
million
a
is a
regular
lot of
person.
money. Even a not regular person, bro. Like $1 million, granted, to not be in jail, that's not shit. You're gonna figure it out, but it is a lot of money.
Is he gonna try to get out, or is he just like, is that just too much money for him?
I've personally stopped investing energy into these celebrity things like that. From what I remember when we did go over it before, it was someone from their own camp, right, that shot him. So I don't even know what's about
Who's
to
on
happen.
camp?
This whole thing is from the Migos camp that shot him.
That shot Offset?
Isn't that what they said?
Nah.
Who shot him?
The guy that got arrested. They said that Quavo and homie got in an argument over a game of craps.
Yep.
And shit popped off, and he got hit by a stray bullet.
A stray bullet that was shot from someone on Quavo's side is what they said. They said, "Oh, when we had like a little group chat going, they said that it was somebody from Quavo's own team, like that was shooting crazy and shot Offset."
Where'd Darren go? What the hell?
Darren got that shitty internet, that Columbus internet.
Yeah, it is that Columbus internet.
Mm-hmm.
Why does he keep getting kicked?
He probably got too many Chrome tab browsers all open and incognito.
Darren, why do you keep getting kicked?
Yeah, I don't know. Can you hear me?
For like 2 seconds, and you get kicked.
You can hear me right now, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can't see me.
Correct.
No.
All right, let's just go with that then. Okay.
All right. So, me and LA were just talking about who shot. Who is it? Takeoff?
Offset.
Or Takeoff. I'm sorry.
Takeoff. Offset. Whichever one of them.
So Ellie was saying that somebody from the Migos camp shot him.
So no, actually, yeah. So it did happen like that, but it was I guess while the argument was happening and Quavo was walking off, we're about to say, you know, like let me get out of here before something happens. He looked and somebody shot Takeoff, and then the person who shot Takeoff used him as a bodyguard. We'll say. I don't know how to use it. Body shield as somebody from Takeoff's camp was actually shooting. So yes, he did get shot.
That.
Jerry, that sounds straight off a movie. I'm gonna be 100 with you.
That sounds like some John Wick shit.
He shot him, grabbed his body, and as homie was also like across the spot, like dumping him.
Who's this nigga James fucking Bond? Like what the fuck?
That's what I heard. That's what I heard.
From TMZ and the text messages I saw from TMZ all those months ago, it was that Offset was getting his pockets ran. He got upset, started barking off.
Takeoff.
Homeboys, they was all in public places. They did whatever. As stuff started getting hot, somebody from Migos squad start popping off. So people from the other squad take their straps out and start popping off too. And Take, unfortunately, got hit by a stray bullet. Which, from what I saw, was in the text. You can look it up. TMZ text messages Offset. You can see like there's a whole fucking paragraph of what happened.
I see this because I'm pretty much sold on the way that I just sold it. I just told it.
Google it, Rob.
All right, give me 2 seconds.
TMZ Takeoff. Photos, text, or something. I don't know.
Excuse me.
No, I'll find it and send it in the chat.
Yeah, I don't know. There's also a video of it, so we will see. But I thought it was crazy that homie did get a $1 million
Is this it?
bond.
Yeah, this was it.
So Quavo was shooting dice and he was getting his pockets broke off bad. So dude had
You have to go back. It's
Yeah, you gotta
multiple
go back.
screens.
okay.
So
So dude
Quavo
had
was
an
shooting
attitude
dice.
bad.
Right.
So dude had the attitude bad and he tried to get aggressive with the wrong mob ties, nigga. Not going to drop names. And dude got on his ass and then somebody they was with jumped up. And that's when everybody bunched up and then shots just started ringing. But they were coming from somebody Migos was with. But he was shooting wild and hit Takeoff on accident, and the other niggas started shooting back. And I think he got hit again, but ultimately his own niggas killed him because when he got hit the first time, I seen the body just drop. Quavo was plexed up over in some small shit. It really wasn't worth it. Takeoff the coolest, quietest nigga in the room the whole time.
Keep going forward a little bit. All right. He wasn't saying a word, just chilling in the cut. He didn't even know what was going on. He just jumped up and got shot out of nowhere. Houston for sure about to be a no-fly zone because Mob's supposed to be protecting these artists. Go back a little bit. Forward, I'm sorry. Yeah, so they had a video too. Does this one have the video? No, probably not. They probably took it off YouTube because you saw the body drop. Yeah, but man, it was crazy. From the text messages and the videos, it was.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
They say anyway. They say it was somebody from Migos Squad. So I don't know who they
They
caught,
also
but
say
I'm
it
sure
was
we
mob
can do
ties
some
too.
digging.
But the guy who's standing trial is part of. That's the problem.
I don't know. We're gonna see.
And that is kind of crazy.
Quavo just dropped a song 3 days ago called "Without You," obviously talking about Takeoff. We're not gonna play it because I don't think we're allowed to. We'll get definitely flagged or something. But I remember one of the lines was like, "I'm so sad to see you go. We won't be able to smoke blunts no more together. We won't be able to make music anymore together. I remember growing up with you. Blah blah blah." And it's a really good song. Y'all should go check it out. It's really sad. So definitely go check that out.
Big Guwap had a song too last Christmas for Takeoff too.
Yep.
Check that was interesting to see. I've never seen that side of Guwap, but they said they had his funeral in Vegas at the Raider Stadium. They said they had that bitch packed out.
Believe it. I definitely believe it, man. Rest in peace, Takeoff.
RIP.
Take off.
All right. Now back to some nigga shit.
What are the rats doing on Facebook? When shoplifters take
all the Nike, but forget to unlock the door.
Homie started. First of all, where the fuck this white man come from? We didn't see him the whole video. He just started sprinting.
Yeah. You see? She could have got away if she really wanted to.
No.
When shoplifters
They set her up. Ain't no way you don't unlock the door. They playing with
No,
her.
but the door was unlocked at first.
What you mean?
Oh, play a little bit.
take all the Nike, but forget to unlock the door.
Oh, I thought they opened it and they closed it on there after they.
Nah, they never opened it for her.
Oh.
So he pulled up in the police car. That's what happened. Okay, that's where he came from.
It's not even a real police car, is it?
It look real.
Is it? I thought it said security.
Oh, damn.
When
You hear that little girl say,
police.
"Stop, daddy, stop"?
shoplifters take all
She had her Crocs on sports mode too. She could have made it.
That's his police.
Yeah, you're right. She could have made it.
Hey, LA, the way he was sprinting, that ain't security, bro. That was a police sprint.
Yeah, he had to go get that Nike shit. Yo,
I'm at-
as
I'm
a
at-
cop, I'm
I'm
not
at,
running after nobody.
I'm at. Are you? So, what do we think about this? What did Darren leave again? The hell?
Darren's got that shit in there, bro.
So, what do we think about this? Is this just like? What do we think about this?
Shorty told the whole rack though. Like,
Hey, man, why?
I ain't never seen that shit. She took the whole fucking rack and left the store. Yo,
They must have thought this was Cali.
press play again. I want to see what she actually took. Like, was it jackets?
Nah, it looked like sweatpants. Like a whole bunch of Nike sweatpants.
Yeah, because you can get those run like $80. You can get 50, 60 cool each one. She got 10 right there. That's $500. 20 maybe.
That's a nice little come up.
That's $1,000 right there.
How long did she spend in jail for this? Did she even get out?
Theft. It's probably over. They'll say over $1,000 in theft. That's not petty theft. She'll do a little bit of time.
You think?
Right, a little bit of time.
So here's my next question. Hold on, let me get Darren back in. All right, Darren, we were talking about this robbery, right? So here's the next question. Me and LA already decided this is probably too much money, so she's probably gonna do a little bit of time. Did she go back to the streets? Is she still robbing, or is she gonna get a job at McDonald's and do
She
something?
can't get a
good with her
job at
life?
McDonald's, bro. She just came out for theft.
What,
Not gonna hire her
where's
at
she gonna get a
McDonald's.
job at?
She's not. She's gonna go back to this shit,
After somebody just
Once
left you like this?
bro. She's gonna find a new crew and leave somebody else. She gonna be the driver now.
Hey, bro, never trust nobody that park in a handicap spot. They don't have a handicap sticker.
That's probably why the cop came originally.
Saw her
She
drop
getting
all the
arrested
stuff.
and
And
she's
was
still
like,
yelling at him.
Yo, she didn't even try to like run in the fast food restaurant, like give him the slip, nothing. She's just out there in the parking lot caught.
You thought she was about to outrun that white man? He was ready.
Bro, if you about to go to jail, bro, like
It's in Mississippi too.
you
I'm
need
just
to
now
leave.
noticing.
How'd you know this was
This is either
Mississippi?
Missouri or Mississippi.
Okay.
And yeah, bro. Nah, bro.
They thought this was Cali.
Nah, I
Does
think
that say
that
MP?
Hey, Darren, if this was
Doesn't
Mississippi,
MP
she
mean
thought she was
military
Brett Favre.
police?
I think it do mean military police. Now think about it.
Oh yeah, she wasn't running, Rob. She wasn't ranking it. If that's what I think it is, she wasn't making it.
There, she
Them
thought she was
niggas run
Brett
all
Favre.
day. She
What?
did.
She thought she was Brett Favre.
I did.
She ain't Brett Favre. You gotta win a couple Super Bowls before you can start stealing shit, dog.
Man.
She learned a lesson that day. I can tell you that. Know who your real friends are. Know who you can do crimes with.
Hell no.
Spray day at the academy.
Yeah,
What
you
You
gotta
know, they gotta do
get
pepper
sprayed
spray
with
and
mace.
shit, get tased and shit.
Yeah.
Just so like they can feel like how it feels the other people, the whoever they do it to. Hey,
What
real
academy?
talk, she a champ.
Police.
She's still holding it down like this.
Oh yeah.
It says wait till the end though. So what?
That shit's hectic. What you mean? You gotta like drown yourself in water to get that shit out of you.
I'm just. But why does it say wait till the
Just
end?
wait till the end. We'll find out.
Open your eyes. You can see. Open up. Punch.
Academy is this?
I don't know.
know.
At first, I thought it was a police academy. Then I
So
started
did
looking
I.
at
I don't know what the fuck that was.
This can't be no police academy. This
No.
just can't. That nigga look like Tiger Woods back there.
I'm stop. Hold on. Let me get off this shit. Let me get off this shit. Shit, that's funny. All right.
Oh,
Oh, I really wanted to talk to y'all about this one. So this lady is called TikTok Mom or something, and I'm gonna let her explain it. Then we can talk about it.
use physical discipline. Come here, you gotta learn today, girl. No physical discipline. Don't mom me. No. You had your warning, you had your chance. I told you to listen. I told you stop disobeying my rules. I told you being cute ain't shit. If you have no education, I told you stop disobeying me. I told you to listen and do as you're supposed to. I told you to do good in school. I told you to do your daily routine, and you yet to even do any of it. And you thought you were disobeying me today, and I was not coming to cut this hair off. You're sadly mistaken because you thought being pretty was so much better than being educated or listening to your mom, right? Yes, this is what happens when you don't listen to your mom. The crazy thing is,
So she cut her daughter's head off as a
Head?
punishment.
Hair? Let's cut her hair off, not her head.
What'd I say?
You said head.
She might as well have. Shit.
Nah, man.
today,
So this is her explaining herself.
I had to do something that, like, I really didn't want to do, but I had to do to teach my child a lesson. We try to be better than our parents, and I try really hard to be the best mother that I can be. And for the most part, I know I'm doing a fantastic job. The wig on, like,
It's so pretty.
you learned your lesson. Like, the lesson was learned, no?
Yeah.
And I warned you before I even put it on TikTok that if you continued with this behavior, because you like the app so much, that I'm going to cut your hair off, record it, and post it. I
Yeah.
told you this from 3 months ago, and I've been telling you every week, right?
Yeah.
So this didn't come as a real shock to you. You were just shocked that I actually finally... But this is me. This is me right here.
So basically, whatever happened, her daughter did whatever, wasn't listening to her, was disobeying her. So she cut her hair off. So people on TikTok flipped out and said that's bullshit, that's abuse. And I don't know if they got her kicked off TikTok, but they've been trying to get her kicked off TikTok for child abuse. So I wanted to know to y'all, I want to ask y'all, do you guys think this is child abuse?
No.
LA?
Personally, being in the digital age, I'm a little old school. I don't personally enjoy my personal life or encourage putting children out there for views, for whatever, because they're not consenting adults. They don't know what they're doing. So personally, no, I don't think it's okay to do this with your child online.
Time out. Rob, what question
But
did you ask him?
disciplining your child, I have no issues with.
Got you.
So
the
if that's how
question was,
you
is
want to
this
discipline
abuse?
your child, what
What's
I'm
the
that's what I'm getting there. So disciplining your child in the privacy of your home, with your customs and how you do it is fine by me. I don't care how the fuck you do it, as long as you're not beating your child to death for causing any physical or mental harm like that. But putting it online, like, that has repercussions. Like, that child has to go to school. That child has to deal with some type of bullying lash out, possibly. Like, that I don't think is right. But it's 2023 now. I don't fucking know.
My thing was, just to get my opinion here real quick. My thing was, what happened to whoopings?
It's abuse now. You can't whoop your child anymore.
Yeah,
Why can't you?
It's physical abuse.
Not if you do it in the privacy of your own home. I'm not saying beat the shit out of them. Just give them
That's what I'm saying. But
I think what she did is 10 times worse and less effective than an actual whooping.
because she put it on TikTok.
Because she put it on TikTok. Yeah, that's just
Okay.
weird.
Fair. We all agree with that. That it shouldn't have went on social media. But if we get past that part,
No,
the
issues
cutting
with
of the
what she
hair,
did.
the cutting of the hair is nothing wrong with, right?
I don't care. Discipline your child how you want.
Okay. Same thing with you, Rob.
This is me just being. This might be a difference in eyelashes, but why couldn't you just take her to the shop and just get it like shaved off or taken off like that?
Bro, we
Instead of
know that
cutting it
lady
off
is
like
a trained
She did that shit for
hairdresser.
clout.
She could have done whatever she wanted.
She
Again,
did that
like,
shit for clout. She didn't do that
when
to
I-
punish her daughter. She did that.
But
shit
you're
for
talking
clout.
about social media. I'm asking you if you take that part out of it. Take that part completely out
But
of it. We
I
don't
think
even
that's
know
the
that it
whole
was
point
on
of the
social
video.
media.
I think that's the whole
But
point of the
no,
video.
okay, I'm asking you, take that part out of it. cutting your daughter's hair and letting her know up until those points months before, is there something wrong with that?
No.
All right then. Now we all agree that it shouldn't have went on social media, and it is humiliating, and she has to deal with repercussions at school. We all agree with that.
Possibly 100%. Yeah.
But
I don't
also, it
believe in
sounds
that.
like her mom was also telling her, "Hey, this is going to happen if you don't get this shit together," and it
100%
happened.
understandable.
I have a
I
question.
do it
for
all
you.
the time.
I have a
I
question.
don't
for
I
you
have
on
do it
top
on
of
the
that.
internet.
A lot of people have been calling her a hypocrite, and she was saying that beauty doesn't matter and shit. But in every single one of those videos, and the video of her explaining it, she has
What she
filters
wants to
on.
do.
Correct. That is
Is that a little
100%
hypocritical?
true. Now here's the thing where it comes in, where parenting comes in. Rob, when you are trying to mold your child
Yes.
who has no experiences in this world, who is so hyper focused on the Instagram and the pretty and being pretty and beautiful, and is not doing well in school, is hanging out with the wrong crowd. Sometimes you have to do something a little extreme to get them to refocus. Putting it on internet, if that's how y'all want to live your life that way. But I feel like what she had to do, if it's been months of her telling her to get her shit together, it got to a point where she had to do something drastic.
But why couldn't you just whoop your child? Give her a spanking.
She
Maybe
doesn't.
she did that before.
It's not effective. Maybe she ran away. Maybe she doesn't believe in whipping. She doesn't. She
Let's
doesn't
be
whip. That's
real.
what she doesn't do.
Let's be real.
People call the cops now on that shit.
Let's be 100% real as well though. There was a point when, as you got older, weapons weren't the way to discipline you no more, and you knew it. Like you knew you could try to whip me. I'm not gonna cry no more. I'm too old for this. Sometimes you have to do something outlandish, like LA said.
Take your keys. Take the internet. You lose phone privileges. Things you have to eventually do. And I think that's more effective than whipping. Personally,
I agree.
like you take my kid's internet away, and them niggas is about to jump off the roof and kill themselves, bro.
God damn.
They about to fall on
my
the
thing,
family
though.
sword.
The way disciplinary actions have been like going through generations, like my dad always told me, he grew up in the era of go get a switch.
Oh, so did I. I was right there.
I wasn't that. My mom, I was go get a belt.
Yeah,
So
get a
I had a
belt.
little
Go get
less
a
worse.
switch. Go get a
Switch
brick,
sounds like
go get
like you're
whatever.
getting beat like a slave, in my opinion. That's what that shit sounds like to me.
Shit, what the
Bro,
fuck did they do with you with the belt? That's how I
Man.
felt like I was beat.
A belt sounds worse. What you mean?
Then a switch?
Bro, a switch is just a stick outside. I get to go find, nigga. What you mean?
I don't know.
go
Maybe
find
it's
it.
the way he talked about it. They were acting like the switch was like, because it was slim, and it would probably just leave marks, and it's
It
tiny.
was more of a mental thing. You got to think about it. Now that you're being sent to go find your own weapon of destruction after you did something you knew was wrong. It was more of a mental thing than more of a beating. That's what it was.
So you tell me the belt's worse than the switch?
I mean, it's the same thing. Go get a belt. It's the same play.
That shit hurts.
It's
I'll
just
argue
not a
the belt
switch.
is worse. I'll argue
The
the
belt-
belt is worse.
I
The
don't
way
think
that shit
beating
wraps
someone with
around
belt.
you, the
No,
way a
that
belt
shit's
wraps
leather,
around you.
bro. You fling that shit the wrong way, and it's leaving. I still have marks on my body from belts when I was young, bro. Like
I got
that shit's
you,
not
too.
humane.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
I definitely learned not to get caught, but hey,
Why is that every kid's first lesson? You learn not to get caught.
Oh.
You learn how to do it a little bit better before you learn. Just don't do the damn shit.
The problem was when I was growing up, I didn't have older brothers at my mom's house, so like I learned a lot of shit firsthand. And then when I went to my dad's, I was like, okay, I'm peeping game. Don't do that.
Yeah. Nothing was worse when you had to go get your belt too, though. I will say that sucks.
I remember my last beating with a belt. That shit was vicious.
All right. So we can either keep going because I have at least there's a couple more videos that we can do. I want to
do
get
one
to
more
LA's
with y'all.
video. Huh?
You said one more, two more?
Yeah,
I
we can
got
do-
one more
We're
with
at an
y'all.
hour, but we can do a couple more because I want to get to LA's video.
I don't remember what my video was.
It was the Pyramid of Giza.
Oh,
Let's start that. Let's go on that one real quick. And
All
we'll
right,
try
Mike.
to do one more right after.
Ella, you want to introduce this one?
So I've always been a big traveler. I travel a lot when I have the time or the means, and I've got a bucket list of places to go: China, Japan, back to Liberia. I want to see Brussels, all kinds of places. But Egypt is also, top 10 on the list. And I was Googling, how expensive it is, how hot it is. Like, can a nigga really make it there? I'm fat. And I found a digital tour, and I was like, maybe they have other things. So let's see what's on the digital tour of the Pyramid of Giza. So they claim that there's a 3D guided tour. Maybe you got your ad block on or something.
I definitely have my ad block on.
Mm.
All right, give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, Egypt is definitely. You said top 10. I would argue it's top 3 places I want to travel.
I mean, I'm very influenced by Asian cultures. Like, I really want to see the Asias first. Like, I want to go to India, like the Philippines. Like, I want to see that shit. Like, that's where, Asia, Africa, that's where humanity started, man. Like, I got to see this shit before it's too late. Before I can't
Most
see
def-
good no more. What is
most
happening,
def-
Rob?
It's not working.
Somebody told me Vietnam is a beautiful country to go visit.
Yep. Scroll down, please. Oh, your browser does not support something. What?
Is that what it said?
Yeah.
Let me try this in like
You can save it for
all
now.
right.
Yeah, we can do it a different time.
Yeah,
I
we
did
can
it
do
in Chrome. That's weird. Or did I do it in my iPhone? I might have done it on my iPhone.
Safari.
It's fine. I'll play with it. We can do it later.
All right. Then
But definitely what I was going to bring up to that was, what are your top 3 places you wanted to visit? And if you could, would you want to see it virtually, or would you go there
Physically.
physically?
That's a good question.
Like, I would love to go see Russia, but I'm going virtually.
Right. That's a virtual.
China virtually, Japan, I'm going there.
hey, LA, if you go virtually or you go in person, don't bring no dad pens with you.
Yeah, I've learned. Definitely don't bring no dad pens with me. I'm not going out like that. I know America's not going to trade for me.
Oh man. Nah, Egypt is definitely probably number 1 on that list though. I want to visit the Mediterranean area.
The crest?
Yeah. I want to just because there's just too many. I love Greek mythology. I just want to
I want to go to Greece for a fucking authentic gyro. That's what I want. I want a gyro so bad. Give me some tzatziki from the motherland and they make like real pizza. My coworker went to Rome for Christmas and I was jealous. She kept sending me these pictures of the pizza and like the fruit was so fresh and big. There.
Yeah, that's kind of I want to go to parts of Africa too, though. Like,
yeah,
that should look good.
We going next Christmas. This Christmas 2023. If you want to go, round trip tickets $6,000.
Damn.
Liberia.
Yeah, we're gonna go for a month.
Yeah, let me place a couple more bets before I.
That's everything included, though. That's tickets, that's food, that's staying, because everything's like dirt cheap. Like, you can live off $50 for a month.
Okay.
We'd be at my uncle's house. We kick it.
I will definitely look into it, but I gotta win some money on these bets.
It's $6,000 per person.
Round trip for a month.
Oh, you said a month. A month is a long time.
A month, and then we'd stop in Amsterdam for like 3 days. We'd stop in Brussels. We'd stop in London. We do a weekend. We do a week in Europe, and then we do 3 weeks in Africa.
You sold me. That's
how it works.
Sold me.
I'm going
because I probably won't make it to Africa. I'll be the first person to be like, hey, bro, I jumped on a train and went to a different country.
Bro, Darren, what country in Europe is that country where they had all the blackface? What country is that?
Nah, that was you talking about in Atlanta. That was on the show Atlanta. I don't know what country it was in.
Apparently, I saw a video. That shit's like real as fuck.
That's real?
No, that's like real. That's like their actual culture. I just remember. I don't remember what country.
Oh, dog, I'm putting that on the podcast next time. We gotta talk about that shit. Let's do one more topic before we head out.
You got a one that you want to pick, or you want me to just choose something random?
We'll let you choose.
All right.
Unless LA got something.
No, I don't think so.
Well, I wanted to show y'all this video of Metro Boomin making beats real quick. I thought this was pretty cool. I'm not going to show it on the podcast, but y'all can hear it.
I'm going to shoot.
I mean, shit, y'all talking about the crates. I could probably dig in the crates and do something.
All right, well, listen.
Make it happen.
Dig in the crates and make that sound. Let me dig in the crate.
All right, pick whatever you want to pick.
I go over here and pick a record.
So they know this shit ain't whatever. Just pick whatever.
Oh, that's beautiful. Look, go look at all the records too. Yeah, get him on. Yeah,
I see what's on there right now. I think it's Miles Davis. What's on there right now?
Tell me my song is on here. Yup, I got one right here. Main source. This is right here. Hold up, let me put this back on.
Let me see what it got.
This is from my era right here. And can I play this? Can I play this record? This is from my era. This is a rap group called Main Source. They had a major song called "Looking at the Front Door."
I'm looking.
Okay.
I'm looking at the front door.
Boom, 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 boom. It's been a while. Hold, is it in here?
I'm looking at the front door.
Is it right here? Here we go, right here.
That's what the hook was like.
Yeah.
Look.
Look how funky that shit look.
Damn, that shit.
So how do I this? How you want to put this on?
So you take that one off.
Let's do this. I used to be a DJ too, but I did DJs with tapes.
Okay. Oh shit.
Yeah, he was DJing in prison and shit.
Yeah.
DJ Loose Cheeks.
Now where did I go at?
Pause.
No, that was his name. No,
Watch it, Gil. We doing some music shit.
Shout out to the $1 million worth of man watch.
How long do you think it take to make a beat?
They gonna tell you.
I mean, like a real beat, not just like what he's doing
probably.
right now. Like,
It depends, honestly. It could, like, didn't Wiz say he made that song up in 15 minutes, including the beat?
McDonald's, baby.
There's the trap. Trap drums.
I can't do this shit. I would just hear the same sound constantly and be like, I don't love it.
Yes. See, we giving you a live, representation of what this look like when you got one of the biggest producers in the game making a beat. We just stepped off. Metro! We let him do his thing, if it took him 10, 15, 20 minute maximum, and he come right back with this hot shit that fast. just like he told us he would do. You feel what I'm saying? And we always motivate the rappers. So we just wanted to motivate the producers one time. And hopefully one day y'all be sitting right here with me and Wallow making the beat as well. You know, being celebrated as well. We just want to get this young man his flowers because he's still young and he's doing his thing out here. You feel what I'm saying? And he the shit, and he worked hard to be the shit. And we just wanted to show you he was the shit.
That shit funky as fuck.
I like it. He just used 2 samples.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Good for him.
Yeah.
He do got
this is what I want to say. I usually hate old niggas because they're usually annoying as fuck. Like the old heads and shit. They act like they shit don't stink. But one thing I will say. What are those called? Record players? I am jealous of the record player.
Yeah.
I will say that.
You talking about the vinyl? Like,
yeah, isn't that what that shit
The whole
called?
thing.
Record players?
yeah, but why are you jealous of it? You can buy one. Them they remaking those right now.
Nah, but
They're
here's the thing,
expensive,
Darren. I want to get one of those and get like all my favorite albums on it. Because I don't care
can.
what anybody says. The
Yeah.
way a vinyl album cover looks is fucking amazing. And maybe just the size, I think it looks 10 times better than CDs.
You're talking about the cover. I'm talking about the actual sound that the vinyl comes through. Because that's the best music that will ever, the way music is supposed to be heard, if you ask me, through a vinyl.
But here's the thing though. I'm afraid I don't want to get a cheap vinyl player though. Because I feel like if you get a cheap one, it won't be the same.
You can
And
also get
also-
a Sonos surround sound and hook up your Apple Music with Apple lossless Dolby Digital high def sound, and it'll be almost the same. But it'll cost you $3,000.
Wait, what? Wait, what
I
are you
looked
talking
into
about?
it. How
What
to
is
get how to get digital quality music to sound like a vinyl machine player.
Oh, you looked this up.
Yeah, you have to go through like lossless audios. You have to get the specific type of surround sound that like makes it from digital to like an analog frequency. It's crazy. It costs like $3,000.
Yeah,
Vinyl
that-
definitely is superior sound quality from what they say online though.
100%.
I've seen some vinyl players on Amazon for like $50, but I wasn't sure if that's like cheap and it's gonna sound like
Yeah.
shit, and that'll fuck
It probably will.
fuck the vinyls up, or what?
It probably would. If
And-
you're gonna go, you should go a little higher end and get it nice.
Yeah, there's ones for $250 right here. That's the ones I would get.
My next question was, I heard that when you play a vinyl, because it's scratching it, every time you play it, it wears it down. So it's the more you play it, the more you wear it out, the less you're going to be able to have it in the future, basically.
Yeah.
So my first question was, I have a couple questions about vinyls. How long does a vinyl last? Let's say your mom plays her favorite vinyl in the 80s every morning while she cleaning the house, once a week, Sunday morning. Saturday morning. Let's say Saturday morning because you go to church Sunday morning. How long is that vinyl gonna last? Is it gonna last about a year before she's on to try to find a new one? Is it gonna last?
My dad had vinyls from the 80s that he brought from Africa to America before his house caught on fire.
Damn.
I was about to say I could run upstairs and ask my people right now.
They last a while, bro.
Go ask them real quick because I really want to know.
And like the needle, like when you put it in the vinyl, it's already got the ridges put inside of it. So all the needle is doing is following it. It's not like it shouldn't be putting that much pressure on it.
But I heard
From what I
the more you
remember
play it,
anyway.
the longer it's gonna fuck up. So like, how many plays can you really get out of it? Like 100, 250, a year's
Now,
worth,
like DJs, yeah, they fuck it up because they scratching it. That's what that scratch noise is. But like
I
if
knew
you're just
that.
letting it play, I think it'll last a long time. They have like a lacquer coating. It'll last.
Okay.
And
I
I
have
feel
another
like you can get them reupholstered. Not
What's that?
reupholstered. Jesus Christ.
total 2 to 3 years, 4 to 5 years.
No
Okay, that's
way.
not bad at all. About once a week, that shit gonna last. That's not
And you
bad at
only
all.
playing it when you actually like, when you got that, when you about to clean your house or something, you throw that record on.
That's what I'm saying. Saturday morning.
Yeah. And then on top of it, you got different vinyls, different albums. So you probably just putting a new one on there each Sunday or something like that.
My next question.
You're supposed to sand them, Rob, according to the internet.
What does that mean?
Believe it.
What does that entail?
You're supposed to get 150 grit wet dry sandpaper, wash the record with wet sandpaper, and that's how you keep it even and the strokes parallel to the grooves.
Wet sandpaper.
Never knew that.
Me neither. I've heard of something, but I don't know if I remember it being that.
All right.
What was your next question, real quick?
What was my next question? All right. So as far as I know, they couldn't skip songs back in the day.
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Like, could you skip songs? Or like, how does that work?
You just lift the needle up and put it different spot.
Metro, he was just doing it. he was literally like.
But doesn't that fuck it up?
You heard.
I mean,
if you put too much on the groove, yeah, you might hear the next time you go play, you might hear the song get a little bit louder, a little bit stronger at some point.
Because my one of my favorite episodes of Everybody Hates Chris, he like fucked up his mom's CD because he was trying to be a DJ or some shit.
The Payback by James Brown.
Yeah,
the big Payback.
And he went to go get another one at the pawn shop.
Oh, yeah, pawn shop.
Then eventually he ended up accidentally buying his own shit back.
He scratched it.
Yeah, he got an asshole for that. Man.
Payback.
So
yeah. You better not.
I kind of want to get a bunch of vinyls because I think vinyls are some of the coolest looking things I've ever seen in music.
They're just superior music, bro. That's all it is.
They said that when they used to record them back in the day, like vinyls, groups would have to like play their music live and they would record it live. So like when you heard those musics back in the day with vinyls, like that was them singing that song for the 50th time and getting it perfect, and now it's on vinyl. Like they did that shit live for you. You heard everything that was in the room. You heard them strumming. Like that shit's crazy to me. They said, what was I watching? I think I was watching something with Brittany maybe, but like they had like rare vinyls where like there were like outtakes or like, like when a group was still coming up and like they could be found and sold and shit. That shit was wild. What were we watching?
See somebody being like just playing and then like, damn it, Johnny, you missed it. We
right,
you
like
to come right in, right now, right here.
Yoko just come inside the studio, start yelling. That's what I'm trying to find.
All right, I promise you, I got one more question to wrap it up. In music, I feel like there's always going to be people lost in history, just because there's so much music put out every fucking year from forever ago, right? Who right now in music is going to be lost 10, 20 years from now? We're just not going to remember. Like, the person I thought of was Lil Yachty. I think, like, 10, 20 years from now, people are going to be like, Lil Yachty? Who's Lil Yachty? And I'm going to be like, cold like Minnesota. Cold like Minnesota.
You think us? You talking about, like...
I'm talking about, like our kids' kids.
Oh, so they're just not going to know.
Yeah. That's half the rappers now, bro. Like, none of these rappers nowadays is... Unless you like the big part of the Big 25, you the Futures, the Drakes.
Here's the thing, though. I don't think it's going to go 25.
Played every 5 seconds.
LA. And they're not going to know who the fuck the rest of these niggas are.
Bro, you telling me they're not going to play Hotline Bling 10 years from now? These little kids dance
things. They're going to know J. Cole. They're going to know Kendrick. They're going to know Future. Like, after a while,
are they going to know Big Sean?
I don't know. I don't think he's been putting out enough music like that to be saturating everywhere.
I will argue Big Sean could be remembered. I will argue 2 Chainz probably won't be remembered by the next generation.
That's a good one.
That's a problem to me because 2 Chainz be
2 Chainz has lasted 2 generations of rap. I don't want 3, arguably.
3 arguably, yeah. I'll agree with you.
He's gonna be there. People gonna remember the Kanye's, the Jay-Z. I feel like is gonna make it at least 2 more generations. At least.
But you guys are naming goats. I'm talking about good rappers, well-known rappers that like
what? 21 Savage.
Do kids know who Cameron is? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we know who Cameron is.
No. Do kids know who Cameron is?
Cameron hasn't put out a mainstream record in 15 years. That's not a fair statement. The only people that will be remembered are those who are in mainstream constantly. They have their finger on the pulse.
But that's my point.
Like Michael Jackson was releasing records that were being played all the time.
Well, that's a goat. You're talking about goats. Cameron,
and those are the people who are remembered.
Rapper. I guarantee you, middle schoolers and high schoolers right now don't know who Cameron is.
Because he is not constantly putting out music. You have to constantly put out music, or the music that you put out had to have been game changing. I
did change a little bit. Cameron did.
Like I can say in 2 generations of rap, Lil Wayne's influence will no longer be. I shouldn't say will no longer be there, but Lil Wayne won't be. No one's going to be playing a Milli on the radio in 10 years. Let's just say that. I don't think it will be.
But are they going to go out their way to go listen to Wayne? Because that's what everybody says was the GOAT at one point.
But that's where people start listening to music is on the radio, though, is what I'm saying. Like your parents and then the radio and then your friends. That's like where music starts from, right?
Yeah.
Like you have to be influenced from something. Yeah. Like if your parents listen to it, you might listen to it. If my parents didn't listen to Shaka Khan, I might not be listening to Shaka Khan. Shaka Khan might not be one of those people that transcended for me, but like
I guess what Rob is saying, because there are artists that my parents didn't even need to tell me that they listen to. Like, for example, I went back and listened to Rakim, an album by Rakim. But they didn't need to, I don't even know if I'm positive they did, but I've never listened to Rakim around my parents. I think Rob's trying to say something like that.
New genre though, so
you said what?
I said rap's a relatively new genre comparatively, so it's still growing and feeling and fleshing itself out. I mean, newer compared to rock and classic and R&B. R&B's been around for over 100 years. Rap's still under 100 years old.
So the answer,
my stepdad listens to a lot of Bootsy Collins. I know Bootsy Collins because we listened to it on road trips and stuff.
Good album, good song, good music.
But that's the reason I know who Bootsy Collins is. I bet there's a lot of people who don't know who Bootsy Collins is.
Exactly, and he's one of the GOATs, right?
Yeah,
he really is.
See, like it's environmental. Like if none of my kids know who the fuck Cameron is, but like if I start playing some Killer Cam crazy shit in this bitch, and they start getting like, oh, he's going crazy. They go to their school, they start telling their friends like Cameron might make a reappearance. Who knows?
I'm about to say,
but like
I think you said that your kids did that with something that you was playing with before, something you was playing back in the day.
I don't remember what I was listening to, but yeah, like there's many times where I'll go kick their doors open and they're listening to 2002 music that I've been playing. You know, like it just.
I think that's just how it happens for real. I listen to a lot of my stuff from my parents, like the 90s and stuff. Like if they listen to it, I'll listen to it.
Like I'll be listening to Afro beats music and I go upstairs. I'm like, I know you don't have African in you. Like, how do you know this song?
How you find this one? This one I ain't gonna show you.
Yeah, I'm like, what you got? You got Super Shazam?
Yeah, to answer your question, I agree with LA though. You just gotta be a legend. Like I'm gonna go try to find a Bob Marley, no matter how many years.
You know
later.
what I'm saying? Some people just are always gonna be here, no matter what.
Right. That's how I feel low key about Mariah Carey. Like that chick hasn't released an album in 20 years, but everybody on this planet know her around Christmas time.
Yeah, she's making money forever. As long as
I'm
Christmas
just saying,
and she's making money.
She's not going away.
Yeah, that's gonna be forever.
10 generations from now gonna know Miss Mimi. So it just depends. It's also marketing too. So
Yeah.
everybody gonna know who what's the Nick Cannon, because Nick Cannon left a legacy. Like everybody gonna know Nick Cannon.
I don't know about that.
Not
What you
musically,
mean?
not musically, but yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
yes, not musically. I'm sorry. But everybody know Nick Cannon.
Yeah, 100%. Mr. Nickelodeon.
Drum roll.
Yes, sir. All right, fellas, I gotta bounce.
All right.
For sure.
Thank you all for listening to another episode of the Purple Pill Podcast. This is episode 98 of the Purple Pill Podcast. We'd like to thank you again for listening and watching. We'll see you next week. Peace out.
Peace.